Hey yo, it's Bishop Lamont, and on behalf of the homeboy Urgy representing hip-hop for France over here in the States, much love, you know what it is. I got you whenever you hear.
It's been said the West was dead. Witness the rebirth, resurrection. Come on. The West Coast at its finest. Welcome to the city of killers, movie makers and drug dealers. Big bad Los Angeles. Land of the scanners, hit a thug with a slug. Make them turn evangelists. Getting money's religious, home of 3
For the
strikes.
few people that might not know the beginning of your career before Aftermath, can you run us through that a little bit, how it all started for you?
I mean, starting in the Cyphers, after school and at Project Blow, there was a place in LA that we had, I forget on what night, could be Thursday nights, over off of Crenshaw, and we used to be in the Cyphers. I've been in this thing since I was 8 or 9, man, absorbing the music, learning, watching. I was a production assistant on videos. I was an extra on videos and movies. I was carrying crates for DJs. This is back then when we carried crates. I only started doing music because I was a fan of other cats I heard, so I remain a fan first and I'm an artist second. Paying dues, paying dues. A lot of people nowadays, because of how the internet works, they feel entitled because they can just put something on SoundCloud. Really, when you're doing music, you have to earn that right to have fans. I was up at Interscope sneaking around, putting my mixtapes in the mailing shit with other major shit way before I was signed. You have to think of inventive, creative ways to get your music out. It's been a serious commitment of knowing what I love, understanding my principles, understanding my integrity, and never compromising that.
The obvious question is how you connected with Dr. Dre.
So we broke onto the video set of Game's Video for Dreams. Me and my man DJ Rampage. We stole a golf cart, thanks to Glasses Malone, and we ran from security. And we hit on the set. The reason I was really there was actually to try to hook up with Kanye West. Because through mutual friends, when Common was first starting with good music, my mixtape was getting played out there. Kanye didn't show up. I'd already broke onto the set. We was hiding from security. I was like, we gotta make this worth something. Because I knew 50, I've known 50 for some years, and I see Dre about to leave, and I was like, well shit, like, gotta make it worth it because Kanye ain't here, let me give my demo to him. I was already telling him I was 40 Cent. I was saying I was 50 Cent little brother because back then we really looked alike. Different mom, same father. So they believed that shit on the set. I gave him the demo and I was like, yo, like, I'm from LA, I rhyme. I know cats try to ask you, listen to my demo, but I might not never see you again. And he looked at me, he was like, check this out. I'm going home to have dinner with my wife. I'ma listen to this. If it's dope, I'ma call you. And I was in my mind like, yeah, right, nigga. A couple of months later, he's on the radio like, yo, I've been listening to this cat's demo and I want to sign him. His name is Bishop Lamont. And I was driving early in the morning. It was on Big Boy in the Morning show. When I heard him say it, I almost crashed my car. That's how it started. So again, to the people out there, you have to think of innovative ways and to be fearless in the pursuit of your dreams. Whatever you're trying to manifest it, if you can see it in your head, then you can achieve it. I know that sounds corny, but it's just natural laws. We were at the last leg of the major labels and big advances and just what the machine was, because the internet still hadn't come into full effect. We had MySpace, but it wasn't, you know what I mean, what the internet is now. I was one of the last of the Mohicans to get a big record deal advance and be on a major label and the whole shebang before it all became a rusty ship.
One way you found to put your music out there was also to get placements in video games.
It's Bishop, baby, that's my name. Typically, I'm a sick MC, so when I spit, doctors rush me to emergency.
It played a huge role in my career because if it wasn't for EA, it gave me opportunity to reach such a broad audience all over the world. And also while fighting with a label, trying to get a release date and be heard, get marketing dollars, here was a vehicle like video games, which are played 1 million hours a day. It's a great staple in my career and a great achievement for me being a video game head and a nerd with that shit. So it was thrilling to hear my songs on video games.
There's a life after Aftermath, you know, you've been very productive. Music is what matters, right?
That's all that matters. It's the quality, it's the purpose, it's the, for me it's all about legacy. Aftermath was a great chapter in my life, but it's bittersweet because there was so much to that. Everybody on the outside looking in wanted that spot. Me from the outside looking out wanted out, because everything comes with great responsibility, great complications when you're at a major label and you inherit a lot of bullshit that you don't deserve, that you didn't sign up for. You see how the media and how all that shit plays out to make you think it's one way when it wasn't. it was just a bad timing for me to try to have a career there. So having all my cats and still being able to create, but I can do it whenever I want to and there's no strings attached. And I've never known such a level of independence and freedom now, and not have to be concerned with, I gotta go sit in the office and meet with all these people who don't give a fuck about music. Success to me is keeping the refrigerator full, all your bills is paid, your family is taken care of, you can take vacations, but you're living off of your dream. You're not working for somebody else. You're not in a cubicle. You're not breaking your back for somebody who doesn't give a shit about you. For some people, majors work. For most people, majors won't work. So never believe the glitz and the glamour and how the illusion is presented to you, because that's how it's supposed to be packaged.
What do you feel about the new generation right now? The music has changed a lot. Maybe lyrics don't matter as much as they used to. What's your take on that? Is it something you respect? Is it something you don't understand?
I understand it. It doesn't matter about it being, oh, this new generation, these young people. There's always been dope people regardless of what their age is. If that's the best of your talent and it works for you, kudos to you, because it's still not easy. My thing has always been, I pay attention to what I do. My favorite religion that I started myself is called Mind My Own Fucking Business. I invite y'all to get converted. If it's not something positive to say, or if it's not something constructive to say, I'm not gonna say it, because that doesn't do anything. Case in point, I saw Lil Uzi Vert at the Roots picnic because I was watching Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap, Black Thought. I'm just hanging out with my man Royce, the 5'9". It's on the other stage, Uzi Vert starts performing, so the crowd moves from here to there. Eric Sermon takes his daughter and goes around to the back to meet Uzi because she's a fan. And Uzi is paying respect, even though this is way before his time. And that was a great example of how it should be.
What do you want to tell to your French fans, and where should they go to check out your music?
I just appreciate the love, and I love that the music has always been able to just go beyond the States and reach all around the world and bring together people of every color, every race, every creed, every gender. If you ain't got the Reformation, get that. That's on iTunes. I like to take my time and make sure I give you my best, you know what I mean? Because it's gonna be worth it. Message?
Message. Knowledge. All right, thank you so much for your time, man. I appreciate you.